Sitting up nice and tall, open your shoulders, drop them down the back a little, and then close your eyes down. Hands will come into prayer in front of your heart, and we'll tune in with the sounds Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo is the wisdom outside of us, so it's information that has been passed down from our ancestors, from the generations before us. The Gurudev Namo is that understanding that all that information is already coded inside. So we'll tune in with these sounds together, keep the eyes closed as we chant. Big deep breath in. Exhale the air out the nose. Stay seated, absorb. So today we're going to work on a set that's for our glandular system. And your glandular system is your direct line of healing in your body, healing for any illness. So when your glands are secreting in their most optimal way, there's hormones flowing through your body that increase feelings of well-being, that increase actual physical well-being, but emotional well-being as well. And when those systems aren't quite flooding through directly, that's where there's space for illness to get in, because there's vulnerability in the system. So we're going to tone up everything and keep it really strong so that our systems are unpenetratable, okay? So bring yourself into a baby pose. You can do this either with knees narrow or knees wide, you decide. If you're even sensitive here, you can put like something between your seat and your hips. Your arms will be back by the sides. And you're going to lift your chin up. So it's kind of a little awkward. You're lifting up, you've got a little stretch on the neck. And then take breath of fire through your nose with your eyes closed. Ladies, if you're pregnant or menstruating on your first 3 days, just do long, deep breath. Otherwise, breath of fire. Small little exhalations through the nose and the belly pumps. Keep that chin lifted up. Eyes stay rolled up and in, 30 more seconds. Last 10 seconds, really pump the navel. Deeply inhale. Exhale, relax your head down. Stay in this baby pose, just take long, deep breaths. Keep your head dropping down, forehead connected towards the mat, towards the floor. Inhale as you start to sit up on your heels. You're going to stay in this position again. If you need to modify with a pillow or blanket in between, you can do that. And start to lean yourself back as far as you can comfortably go. So that might be staying on your hands. You might be able to come to your elbows. You might come all the way down to your back, okay? Your knees might lift off if you're a little tight. But try to keep your heels and your hips connected. Let your arms be to the sides. Close the eyes, and again, breath of fire through the nose. Keep your eyes rolled up and into our master gland, stimulating that point really deep inside the brain, the pituitary gland. When our eyes are closed, we roll them up and into that place, creating pressure on that gland, helping that gland communicate with all the other glands in the body in the most optimal way, creating an optimal state of well-being, of hormonal balance in our body. 30 more seconds. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, start to lift yourself up, whatever position you're in. Work your way out of it, back onto elbows, hands. Take it all the way forward to baby pose. Head down. Just relax and breathe. Again, inhale, start to lift your chest all the way up. We're coming into what we call chair pose here. So your heels will be in, toes out. It's kind of like a squat, but you're going to wrap your hands back and around to grab onto the outer edges of your feet so you can kind of sit your knees on your elbows. If you need to modify this, you can just do elbows on your thighs, but ideally kind of wrap your way in there and then drop your hips down. Sitting with your hands wrapped on your feet, stick your tongue out wide and continue that breath of fire. Eyes are rolled up and in, and really let the tongue drop out wide. Remember, ladies, if you're pregnant or menstruating, do this with a long, deep breath. Keep the tongue out no matter what. Eyes are closed. Really roll them up and into that middle point of the forehead. More seconds. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath, pull your pelvic floor, eyes roll up and in. Let this energy circulate. Exhale, release the posture. Go ahead and sit all the way down into a comfortable cross-legged position. Let the hands rest on the knees, spine is tall. Feel the sensations of your body. Feel how those glands start to communicate, start to secrete. Start to bring out sensations through your body, through your emotions, filling you with optimal health. Staying here in this comfortable cross-legged easy pose. You're going to bring your arms to interlace behind you. The hands will interlace. So ladies, your left thumb is on top. Gentlemen, your right thumb will be on top. Interlacing here with the chest lifted. And we'll inhale through our mouth, like an O-shaped mouth. And as we inhale, bring the head towards the floor and lift the pinkies up. And then exhale through the nose and sit back into a normal position. Eyes are closed, rolled up and in. Inhale, mouth forward. Exhale, sitting up. Keep moving like this. Trying to reach your head all the way towards the floor if possible. If not possible, bring a pillow close so that your head stimulates something. So that every time that pituitary gland really gets connected, pressurized to something, be it the floor or a pillow. One more minute here. Last one, inhaling forward, head down, pinkies reach as high as possible. Exhale, sitting all the way back up. Release your hands, rest them on your knees. Sit tall. Again, feel the body, tap into the sensations. And still sitting tall, bring your arms out so that your left forearm is right out in front of you and your right forearm rests on top. Keep this position in line with your shoulders. Close your eyes and just breathe as slow as you possibly can. Breathing slow and deep through the nose. Letting this last posture really seal here, really seal that newfound pathway of communication for the glands. Sealing in the way that they secrete, the way that they express these hormones through our body to maintain optimal health. Sealing up any pathways that are provoked in a way where they seem vulnerable. Let them totally solidify into their highest level of functioning through this last posture. Long, deep breath. Keep the eyes rolled up and in. One more minute in this posture. Stay solid. Keep those arms really angular, really perpendicular to your elbows, really parallel to the floor. Last 30 seconds, you can mentally chant the mantra HUD, HUD, Pad, 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 just in your mind. Pad is the essence of all action, of all creative force. Creating those new pathways. Deep inhale. Hold, pelvic floor pulls up, eyes roll up and in, arms are solid in their position. Keep the breath held in. Exhale, rest your arms down, sitting tall. Take some big, comfortable breaths. Absorb this shift from the inside. Starting to take your hands together into prayer, we'll close with a long Satnam. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you.